Today we are talking about fractions. And the fractions are a very, very simple concept. Let me explain. A fraction literally means a part of a whole. That's how the word fraction came about. A piece. So example, let's say we had a box. Or let's make it a box, right? And I split that box and I cut it in half. We use this term in half very easily. But what it really means is that there are two pieces here. So there are a total of two pieces. Here's piece number 1, and here's piece number 2. In a fraction, we call that the bottom number, also known as the denominator. And all that means is, how many equal pieces are there? How many equal pieces exist, or are we talking about, right? How many original equal pieces? It has to be equal. Now, where does the 1 come from? Well, the 1 on the top literally means what piece are you referring to, or how many pieces are you referring to? So if I was talking to you, my friend, and I say, hey friend, I've got this box, and for some reason, I'm going to cut it in half, and I'm going to give you this blue half. You would say, oh, that's great. You're literally going to give me 1, and this is how we say it, 1 out of the 2 pieces. And so you're literally going to give me 1 out of 2, or 1 half. Let's say I take that same box, okay, and instead of cutting it in half, I cut it in fourths. So let me explain. So here we have, so I'm just going to draw this box again. I have this box again. I cut it in half, and then I cut it again. And now, how many pieces of the box do I have? Well, if I'm drawing my fraction, I literally have 1, 2, 3, 4. I have 4 total pieces, right? 4 total pieces. And are they equal? They're roughly equal in size, but 4 equal total pieces. And let's say I have 2 friends. I'm going to give this piece to John and this piece to Jane. So the question is, how many pieces have I given away? Well, I've literally given away 2 out of a total of 4 pieces. I've given away 2 out of 4, or 2 fourths. How do I know that's a fourth? Well, 1 piece is literally 1 out of 4. This piece is literally another 1 piece out of 4 total pieces. This piece over here is 1 out of 4 pieces. And this last piece over here is literally 1 out of 4 pieces. And which ones did I give to my friends? Well, I gave the red ones away, right? That's 1 fourth. And that's another 1 out of 4. So that's a grand total of, well, it's just these 2. Literally 2 fourths, right? Or 2 out of 4 pieces were given away. Well, we can do it with other shapes as well. Let's say circles, right? I've got a circle here, and I'm going to cut it into 3 pieces, right? So I'm going to go, there we go, right? 3 pieces, and they're roughly equal. Just believe they're equal, right? And let's say it's a cake, and I cut this cake into 3 slices, or 3 pieces of cake, right? And it's Thanksgiving or my birthday, and I want to send my mother away with this piece. So I've gotten rid of that piece, and I gave it to mom. So the first question is, how many pieces, or what fraction of the cake did I give to mother? Well, I literally gave her 1 out of a total of 3 pieces go to mom. The way we would say this is 1/3. It is 1 out of 3 pieces. And the question is, how many are left? Well, I've got this piece left, that's 1, and I've got that piece left, that's 2. That's literally 2 out of, that's what the line means, 3 total pieces. And that's how fractions work. It's literally the top, which is how many pieces are you talking about? How many are you talking about? And the bottom is how many total pieces were there originally. How many equal total pieces? And it's clear that there were 3 originally, and that I took out 1 for my mother. I took out 1 out of 3 pieces, and now I have 2 out of 3 pieces left, or 2/3 left. And that's what fractions mean. Now, fractions don't always have to just be in one circle like that. They could be separate like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And let's say a shade 1, 2, 3. And I ask you, well, first, how many total pieces are there? Well, it is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There are 5 total pieces. How many of those pieces are blue? Well, 3. 1, 2, 3. 3 out of the total of 5 pieces are blue. How many of the triangles are green? Well, or empty. It's going to be this one, 1 and 2. So that's going to be 2 out of 5 are green. And how many total, or a better way to say that would be, how many of these objects are triangles? Well, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 out of 5, or the whole set, right? That's one set. But we'll get to that later. 5 out of 5 of these items are triangles. So again, 3 out of 5 are blue, 2/5 or 2 out of 5 are green, and 5 out of 5 or 5/5 are triangles.